The following podcast is a discussion based on many Tokusatsu works that we do not own the rights to. This is just a fan discussion and is all fair use. This podcast is intended for mature audience of 18 years and older. The following consists of pure opinions.
Yo, Julia, what's wrong?
It's Maya Imamori. She drank 4 months away from the drinking age.
Whoa, that's messed up, dude.
I know, right? His heart is cold.
I know, he's the coldest person, like, on this earth.
I
He's
know.
like Adolf Hitler or something.
I know, we have to get back at him.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Dark time for Sentai.
Anyways,
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It's been almost a year
Oh.
since we recorded this podcast.
We're still working on our Garo review.
Are we?
At least I have. We haven't watched the movie yet, have we?
Yeah, we haven't watched the movie. We were going to, and then we just never recorded again.
We kind of got busy.
Yeah, we got it. It wasn't even. We just forgot about it.
That too.
Because we also don't see each other every day like we used to.
Yeah, we don't.
We're in two completely different departments now.
So it was kind of hard to find out a way to get here, but here we are, doing something that none of us thought we would ever do,
No.
and that is to address Gozyu Unicorn's actress Maya Imamori being fired for supposedly underage drinking.
Have you seen her official statement on it?
Yes, I've
was-
read it.
Rough to read.
It felt like it was forced, but not the kind of not like in that kind of force, but I did something people I guess didn't like, so I'm gonna try to apologize and see if that's gonna help me. Kind of force. It kind of felt like it kind of felt it felt like I'm gonna say completely innocent, but you're kind of apologizing for something that you didn't really think it would be that much of an issue. That kind of forced.
It felt like something her agency forced her
Yeah,
to write
forced to.
before dropping her. It really, her statement is really serious. I'm going to pull it up just so I don't misquote it. Because we don't want to spread misinformation.
No, we don't.
This is a very, unfortunately, serious topic on a podcast that does not cover remotely serious things.
Well, unless it's fictional seriousness.
Yeah, but this is unfortunately a very...
Not fictional.
It's a very serious real-life situation.
So, according to the translation, she said, I would like to offer my sincere apologies for the trouble and concern caused to so many people due to my thoughtless actions. Drinking alcohol while underage is extremely shameful, both as a member of society and as a human being, and is unacceptable for any reason. I am keenly aware of the gravity of my actions and deeply regret them. I would like to once again apologize to all the fans who have supported me, everyone involved, and all productions and co-stars I have appeared in for the great trouble I have caused. Through this incident, I have reflected on my own immaturity, taken seriously the fact that I have betrayed those who trusted me, and will sincerely re-examine my way of life so this will never happen again. I am truly sorry for this.
A few things to unpack there. Firstly, underage drinking is at most a misdemeanor in just about every single country in existence.
Yeah.
I think Disney is the only company that I know of that would actively fire you over that. But that's just because Disney's super strict.
And even then, sure, because I think the thing that angers me the most is sure, she got fired, that sucks, right? But I think the thing that infuriates me is Toei going hell bent on pretending she doesn't exist, going through history and Thanos snapping her. Apparently that's because the contract has been terminated, so they legally have to remove her.
It's supposedly, again, we don't have all the specifics, not that I know of, at least I haven't seen any floating around. But supposedly it's because her agency, Seju, went to Toei and asked them to remove her from all upcoming previews and episodes of the show after she was fired.
And I guess Seiju was this big bad that that Toei is just forced to. Maybe cause maybe they agreed with Seiyuu and just we're doing that, or maybe they tried to defend her, and they couldn't.
We're putting air quotations.
I'll put it in a video too.
But also, for a fair bit of context, I myself have not watched Gozyuger past the first episode that
I have.
aired. He has. He's kept up with it. I haven't.
Watched episode 38 this morning.
But
And we'll get to episode 38 in a bit.
I
37.
I saw the previews for it floating around on Twitter, and the edits for the OP. Oh God, that was rough. But some context for this: underage drinking wasn't the only quote unquote scandal
Because
that's
apparently
been going around.
So there's different things that came up to this point.
She was having an affair,
With
quote unquote, with a suit actor. Was
yeah.
it Goju Red's suit actor?
Yeah, it was Goju Wolf's suit, his original suit actor.
Right, which was apparently this big scandal. Those were unfounded rumors. Nothing got confirmed or denied.
Or denied. They're up in the air.
But also, her agency never really protected her from the incredible amounts of slander that were occurring all over the place.
So, yeah. So around July, June, July or something. An article about a Bunshun, whatever the other name was called, said that again, she was having an affair, and they were blaming her. And another thing that has been sparked that's neither confirmed nor denied, though it's more true than it is false, and it's the fact that Bunshun is attacking her because she's mixed. And that goes that goes with the affair, because from all I've seen and read, she's the only one getting getting blamed. She's the only one who's in the heat, and I'm okay, sure, cheating is bad, but wouldn't the one who has a wife and children be the one who
Also,
suit actor or not? Wouldn't they be the one who should take more of the blame?
Also, there would be a humongous age discrepancy. If anything, putting more blame on the suit actor. Not that there actually is any blame.
Yeah.
We need to clarify this.
There is.
These are unfounded rumors. I personally think they're bullshit.
I personally think they're bullshit too.
Because it really seemed, because this actress is half Japanese and half Filipina, there is a lot of unfortunate racism going around and xenophobia.
Mm-hmm.
And it's...
Because apparently, I haven't found any truth to it, but apparently, she's not the first one. Japan has been somewhat xenophobic since. Or
Japan is known to be xenophobic, but specifically with Sentai, I feel like there was another actress.
Because wasn't there Terra Ranger or G Ranger Pink? Wasn't she somewhat xenophobic or something?
I feel like I've seen reports of that. I feel like she joined an alt-right group. I know that actresses and actors wait a long time to reveal that they might be mixed race. I know that Gokai Pink is also half Japanese and half something else, and she waited, I think, a few years after the airing of Gokaiger to announce that. It's an unfortunate piece of, I guess, the culture in Japan. Not that any country, we live in America, and God knows this country is also very racist, but it doesn't usually... It's a very different way of handling it, I think. Racism here isn't... It's not to say it's not bad, it is very bad.
Racism in any way is bad.
Yeah, racism is bad, period. But the way it's handled here is very different.
Unless you're ghost stories, but...
Well, that was just an early 2000s shitpost. No one thinks it actually holds up.
Yeah.
It's
I'm just
funny
mentioning it to put
if
some kind of... I want to lighten the mood.
Sure, yeah. It's bad. It's all very bad. And unfortunately, racism will always exist, but the fact that it's hurting these young actresses who haven't actually necessarily done anything wrong is deeply disheartening for a company as big as Toei to just
Because
do nothing.
so far, all we know is like her contract has been terminated. She's no longer able to do any acting nor her modeling work.
There have, unfortunately, I feel like need to bring this up just to give a big old fuck you to the incels. They've been recommending that she become an AV actress.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I've
stands
read about
for
it.
adult video. I've seen the tweets myself. Right now, reading about it, I've seen the tweets. It's fucked. They just think of her as an object that can be used for whatever the fuck they want. That's not how it works. She's a talented actress, and she deserves better
Even
than
if
what's happening.
Even if yes, before. Actually, I'll get into that later. I'll get into it now, because the other thing kind of pisses me off is like Toei. I think it was Toei's statement, because
Up here.
they didn't instead we're firing her because she's making our company look bad. We're firing her because like she's gonna send a bad message to children. And I'm like, if we go with like Toei's thing of saying like underage drinking is bad for children, then how is it perfectly fine for her to be doing gravure pictures at the age of like 16 or 17? And for those of you who don't know, most of the time it's basically a woman. I think sometimes a man, but usually women dressing up like in bikinis or like lingeries and like and you know, taking sexualized photos, which I personally have nothing against that, because like it's a way to make money, right? Going back to like
So I have the translation of Toei's statement up here. It says, "We offer our deepest apologies for the concern and inconvenience this has caused to our viewers, as well as to the program sponsors and other related parties." So there's not much to really, glean from that, because that's a pretty official statement.
Mhm.
That's like a basic
copy and
this person-
paste.
Yeah, that's a basic
So-
corporate speak. We don't want to say anything wrong. We're just going to state the facts and
Yeah, so it's
leave it at that.
bad for someone on a kid show to do this, even though, again, she in almost like every other like Sentai female ranger has done gravure, and that's perfectly okay.
I
To do
don't
it as a
think
kid
it
show.
was the gravure, because that's fairly accepted.
No. Like I'm not saying it's like not wrong. I'm saying like I'm going with Toei's logic here. Cause like, if you have an issue with that, you should also have issue with,
Underage drinking?
No, you have an issue with underage drinking. You
Oh.
also have an issue with like doing the gravure stuff, because well, they're doing sexualized photos and that's not okay for children to see.
Yeah, I don't know how gravure... It's not an industry I'm really familiar with. I don't really understand how it's perceived in Japan.
Also, again, and I guess what I'm about to say now is kind of a caveat, because they're not Sentai heroes, they're Sentai villainesses, but they are some AV actresses in Sentai. There's like 5 of them.
In which shows?
Well, actually, Gingaman, Mega Ranger, and what was there? No, Car Ranger, Mega Ranger, and Gingaman. All shows that like from back to back to back. All 3 of their main villains did AV stuff. Go Under also did AV stuff, and the next part is not really like an official fun fact, but I guess I won't be surprised if it is. Apparently, for Akiba Ranger, because the villain in Akiba Ranger uses sex appeal to destroy all the weeps in Akihabara, they hired an AV actress for that.
Okay, I mean...
Again, I don't have any... If you do AV, that's perfectly fine, as long as, you're of age and everything of that. But
yeah.
other than that, it's your life. I'm not your dad. You need to pay your bill somehow.
It's just a fascinating thing that we don't have enough information on to really understand what happened.
And then the creator of, like, the whole thing, with, like, I think it was the creator of Bayonetta, did a tweet.
Oh, God, I was going to bring that up. Okay. context. Hideki Kamiya
That's
is
his
the creator of, I believe, the first 3 Devil May Cry games and
I think
Bayonetta.
And I think he also did, to somewhat relate to this, he also did, was it Beautiful Joe and
He did, yeah.
Wonderful 101?
He did those. He's a very well-respected Japanese game developer.
So apparently, he's kind of rude on Twitter. I don't know if it's like actually rude,
No,
or
he
if
is.
it's just like
He is. He.
if it's a persona rude, but
It's kind of hard to tell because a lot of those
because he blocks people apparently.
he does, which I don't blame him for. Some people are really fucking annoying.
Okay, fair enough.
This is a fascinating kind of rabbit hole to go down. I'm not fully informed, so I'm not going to go all the way, but it's an interesting piece of like the early 2000s, specifically like Capcom culture that existed. A lot of those fighting game and action game devs kind of had that persona, and they haven't necessarily kept it up. But Hideki Kamiya definitely has. But he's very abrasive, to say the least, on Twitter.
Let me pull up his.
Yeah, I can pull up his tweet real quick. So there are a couple of tweets that he had. This is the first one I'm seeing of this one. I'm just scrolling through his page.
Yeah.
This is from his official Twitter.
Okay.
There must have been so many people who wanted to take on this role but couldn't. What must it feel like to step into an act that defines social norms, knowing full well the risks it brings? Nobody knows it. Music notes. My mystery. Music notes.
I get the last part of it. Yeah.
He's just being a dick. That's it.
Mm.
I can say that. He's being a dick. I don't know how underage drinking is really perceived in Japan. All I've seen is an outflowing of support for Imamori.
In
So,
the western
I don't-
side, apparently, like over there in Japan, like I'm not gonna say people are like going, oh yes, good riddance, or like they're more or less like it is what it is. It sucks. That's like from what I've seen. Anyways,
Okay.
so
What else were we going to talk about?
the fact that Commodore Duke did blackface and he's still booking roles.
That's right. We did have that conversation. Comrade Duke. Vice. Comrade Vice.
Vice. Duke was someone who raped someone while being intoxicated. Like I keep getting them.
Comrade Duke.
That's what. Again, I haven't watched Gaim, so that's.
Wait, someone from Gaim did that? Shit, I actually like that show.
Or did it? Hold on.
Not that that has any bearing on it. I wasn't aware of this.
This guy. I don't know.
Oh, he did? Wait, really?
Yeah, his. Let me search up his actor. Yeah, April 5th, 2018. He was arrested for sexual assault. Later admitted that was that his inexcusable actions were due to his alcoholic intoxication.
Oh my God! You know.
So
He's
he was
also a villain in the show, so
so
it's
that
kind
sparks to
of
my
fitting.
next thing. Going back to Maya Imamori. All she did was had a beer. That's all we know. She wasn't drinking her. All we know. All we know.
All that's confirmed.
All that's
at
confirmed.
least.
She had a beer. We don't know if she drank or drive. We don't know if she like walked in on set. We don't know if she like did something dumb. Or intoxicated.
All we know is from the information that has been officially released was that she was caught underage drinking.
And if that's the case, wouldn't like the guy who or like the person who like supplied the beer?
Well, that's a lot harder to get.
Then how the hell like was she? Because like
Getting beer isn't necessarily difficult. I don't really know the drinking culture in Japan.
all I know is
I
that
thought the drinking age
all I
in Japan
know-
was 18, so maybe I'm crazy.
all I know is that apparently Japan is like this culture that like that you kind of not forced to, but like if you don't drink with your coworkers, you're a dick.
Yeah, there is that kind of. I think that's mostly in like the bad companies.
Speaking of like friends going out for drinks, for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna show him again because I showed it to you earlier. This is legit like the last line, the last scene of episode 36.
よしじゃあ
飲みに行くぞバカ今のわしは未成年だっつ
That's right. You didn't show me that.
I
Oh,
sent
you
it to
did text it to me. You
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
So-
yeah. Let's get some drinks, and then I'm underage right now. Actually.
And
Oh no.
The thing-
I
so,
saw it floating around.
the View Ranger Universe Warrior said to Gozyu Eagle, and the joke comes from because how much of Gozyuger did you watched? One episode?
Literally the first episode.
Okay, so the joke is that the Gozyu Eagle is actually an old guy, and his wish was he wanted to be young again. Thank God, not for creepy reasons. He's actually my favorite character. So he's young now, and then Ryu Ranger and Gozyuger was his like childhood friend from back in the day, and he also turned young, but like he gave up his ring to Gozyu Eagle, so he's now an old guy, and he said, "Oh, let's go out for drinks," and to make it worse, Gozyu Eagle, he's the closest one to Unicorn because they have like a granddad-granddaughter kind of relationship.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of it's kind of like eerily scary, the fact that this whole thing.
It happened immediately after the airing of that episode.
And to make it worse, again, going back, the guy who said it was Ryu Ranger, the Red Ranger from Die Ranger, and there was an episode in Die Ranger for the Yellow Ranger, who apparently, in terms of like the age, like in terms of like the character, apparently was 19. I remember like Sentai Wiki saying it was 15. Now he's 19, I guess, in Die Ranger. There was an episode of him defeating the bad guy by drinking.
Yeah, there was that. I remember seeing that floating around.
So that was so Toei. It's okay for you to have either if Kimi Ranger was supposed to be 15 or 19, it's okay for
still underage by today's standards.
And by back then. I don't care if this was the 90s. It's okay for.
It's a double standard.
And that's worse because the kids are seeing it on TV.
Yeah.
They're seeing it's not like they go on Twitter and it's like, oh, this happens. No. They're seeing it on TV. They're watching it unfold.
In theory, a kid wouldn't be exposed to all the bullshit the tabloids are pushing.
And.
Unless they just randomly pick up a newspaper, and even then, will they be able to fully comprehend? Which makes it worse, because a big point that people have brought up is that this kind of thing has happened before in Tokusatsu, specifically in Ultraman.
Okay, I'll let you take care because I'm Ultraman.
Because I haven't watched the show either, but I think it was Ultraman Cosmos.
He got arrested for something?
The actor got arrested, and there's this very famous, kind of eerie, off-putting video of Ultraman Neos, I think it is, or the other Ultra, in that show, speaking directly to the children at home. That
to the camera.
To the camera.
Oh.
The way it's framed is black backdrop, smoke and blue lights behind him, as you have the Ultraman actor off to the side, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the Ultra in suit. So this isn't the character, this is the Ultra.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking to the camera and telling the kids that the other Ultra of the show won't be appearing anymore, at all. He did later get acquitted of his charges and came back.
Okay.
But
at least
that was at least a way of handling, hey, without an in-show way of doing things.
It's not
this character is gone.
Yeah, it's not like episode 37 of Gozyuger, where she does not show up through the entire episode until the fight scene.
They've edited Maya Imamori specifically out of everything, her actress.
And if you go into the Toei site and look at the profile for episode 37, she's still there.
That's not surprising. That's different. Pieces of the company managing it. Toei's a big company doing a lot of shit.
The thing is, I've seen the episode, so she was not there at all. And then it was the 5 Gozyugers, or the 4 and then the 6th one. So that's what I mean by 5.
Yeah.
They transformed, and then magically Gozyu Black is there too.
Yup.
Because originally it was all 5 of them. It's not 4 or the 5 of them, and then transform into the other 5 of them, and then she comes like, oh, hey guys, I was in the peace conference, I'm sorry, but here I am.
The infamous peace conference. It really does feel like that, but still somehow worse. Somehow, even in real life, it's worse than what led to the infamous MMPR Season 2 peace conference. This isn't pay disputes, this is firing someone because they did a little bit of an oopsie and you just kind of fucking hate them.
It's literally like, it's like, so like, reading all of this, it's kind of like if I were to get the electric share, and all I've done was go to Walmart, take something that's like $10 on clearance, and shoplifting it.
Yeah, it's essentially that. Which again,
don't get us wrong. Like, we understand, like yes, drinking underage is illegal. She should get some kind of punishment. We're not mad that she got punished. We're mad the way she got punished.
honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if she didn't get punished. I don't care personally. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand that Toei would have to do something.
Yeah, because I get it. Like, do something for her actions. If I were behind it, I was like, you're getting a pay cut, or you have to issue an apology. At the very, I guess at the very best, just take a temporary leave of absence.
Yeah. Unfortunately, none of that happened, and she's gone. She didn't get to voice any of her in-suit lines. They replaced her as well.
No, she did. Episode 37 was legit ready to air.
Yeah, and then they replaced
Everything
her.
was ready to air, but now Gozyu Lion, the Blue Ranger, said that the next live broadcast on the 22nd has been proposed due to schedule reasons.
That makes sense.
So they're... because actually, I'll explain what I'm gonna show him later. I feel like you should see what I'm about to show you.
That's right. Oh, I wonder how they're going to handle that. Not well. It's going to end poorly.
I think everybody is saying they're gonna do what they did back in Bioman and just have her be in suit and then die.
Bioman.
Cause
That was when the actress just up and left, right?
It's going back to some other rumors that apparently her in-show sister, I think her name was Otto, might be Gozyu Unicorn too. They might get someone else.
Yeah.
Or I guess they might do what they did in Battle Fever, where one of the villains was fired because they found he had cocaine. So they fired his ass, they replaced him with someone else, and they took that new actor and made new scenes to replace the older episodes. Which, apparently, the movie, which was only in theaters during the summer, is going to get a winter release, on home media, and it may be cut to get rid of her.
Oh, God, of course it would.
So whoever this new Gozyu Unicorn is going to be, I hope the best for her. Because I know there's going to be some pissed off fans who are going to try to harass the new one.
They already are. Oh, the new one?
The new one. Some pissed off Imamori fans are going to, attack this new one. All I have to say is just I wish the best for Maya Imamori. I wish the best for whoever the new unicorn is going to be.
What happened to Maya Imamori? Sucks. It's really bad. Shame on her company and shame on Toei for not defending her enough.
And
we hope that she recovers somehow.
Please don't go around harassing whoever becomes the new Gozyu Unicorn. Yeah. And don't go around harassing... I'm not saying as it's something that would happen, but don't go out harassing co-stars because expecting they'll just drop the show and her on there.
Solidarity.
It'll be funny to see what they'll do, but
I doubt it's
at the end of the day, it's not because they're terrible people. I think they have condolences, but
I think they're also contractually obligated. They're not.
They have bills they have bills to pay. So.
They have bills to pay, but also contracts and that kind of legal stuff makes it hard to drop shows.
And I think apparently in Japan you can't just quit. If you quit, you'll get shamed or something.
Yeah, that also makes sense. In that case, I think
that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah. See y'all.
Eventually.
Maybe.
I guess whenever we have time, we might do Zets.
Yeah, we were going to talk about a lot of things today, but we ended up talking about Imamori's tragic situation for 50 minutes.
Bye.
See ya.